So right now I'm going to go over to the Lost River through the trench. Oh no.
You are the best captain on the planet. I'm not even as committed.
Oh, that's the rarest. That's a rare cyclops message that I just got.
Engine
That's cool.
up.
That's really cool. It's the first time I've ever had that message. Not kidding. That's the first time I've ever had that message. Wow.
Engine powering down.
That's not good. Never happened to me either before. Cool. Two really cool things happened so far. That's quite cool. Huh. Interesting. So this is the trench entrance that I used to get into the Lost River. Now there's many ways to get into the Lost River, but this is the one I use, and it's the closest to my base. That's nice. Yeah. About 530, 550 meters away from my base. This is the trench. And so yeah. Just keep on going down. Oh, and the name for that is wrong. I named the beacon something wrong. Incorrect information right here. Oh. Not attacking me anymore. Interesting. Sorry for the background if you hear anything in the background. Since I'm a kid, I can't really control what's in the background all the time. And so that fossil you saw over there is some type of old ancient fossil. And near that there's a little alien thing. This is two different pathways to go through. I turn left because that's the only real way to go. As if I turn right, I will find a dead end and an exit from the trench. This right here is the gargantuan fossil. Quite big. That's my mini farm. And so what I like to do is I like to just go to this gargantuan fossil right here or anywhere near it. And then I'll just go in a straight line across here. Well, it doesn't have to be a straight line, but it's just in the general direction. And then just kind of go. Also, this is the strategy I use to traverse a far range without having to land again. I just go. How long has it been since I touched something ground? I don't know. Probably like over 500 meters. That right here is like a landmark because it's a fossil, and once you find the fossil, you can turn right. And from turning right, you will find some of these. So rows of stuff that you just follow. And then be careful because it might take a bit for this to load in. So once you enter the area and you don't see a big old thing right here, just about maybe pause and wait for it to load, as at least on my Xbox, it actually loads in even if it's paused. Something I like to do sometimes is if I don't want to have to go all the way down to the ground and then come back up, whenever I run out of fuel, the jet, well, not fuel, but I just grapple on and do that. It's another little base. You go down through there, explore the whole place. Scan everything, make sure you always scan everything you see. And now that you explored everything in there, stuff like that, you might go, well, how do I get out? Because I got lost through here. All I have to do is go up to this and look in this direction, so that way you find this thing, and when you find that, just go down through that tunnel again, and there you are back to where we came from. But now I'm not going to go back through yet, because in this direction over here is the entrance to something particular. So in order to go into this section that I'm about to take you to, you can go in there with a 1,300 meter death crush, but you can't explore very far, as you will only be able to go very little with on that little of crush depth. So you can use that little bit of space that you can go through to see if you can drill any special deposits from there that will be really useful. But if you have a prawn suit MK2 death module, which is the max death module on the prawn, you can be able to go as far as you want, as deep as possible. Be careful because there is a ghost of life in here. Don't worry, it's not fully grown and it's got some problems here, but can't kill me. It's tried many times, but it still failed. Now this is lava leaks. Again, you gotta wait for this thing to load. Now I'm not gonna show you anything that's down here other than just the position of this, but I am gonna tell you it's another checkpoint of the map. So there's a location of the lava lakes. This is the only location of the entrance of this area that I know of, and I used that one entrance very well, as it's quite near everything you'd need. Now I'm gonna go ahead and go back to where I came from and just hope that I didn't ruin anything for you guys accidentally, even though I was hinting towards a new location for a bit now. Again, bring tons of beacons because beacons are really useful. I never found the beacon useless because, well, as you can see, I use beacons a lot. They're really useful, and as I'm now about to start making more videos, I'm going to be using more beacons to mark down almost every single place. Now that I've gone through there, again, let's go through over that, and you should be seeing some. It's not loaded in for me yet, so I'm just gonna give it a couple seconds. But should be, oh yeah, there it is now, loaded in finally. Also, here's a tip. You go extra far if you have a grapple and a jet upgrade mixed together. I don't know why, but my controller just decided to stop pressing down on the jet thing. It's a weird bug sometimes. So, if you just go that way, you're back to the gargantuan fossil. But now, there's something else that's called a tree cove. It's basically like the peaceful place of the Lost River. It's still in the Lost River, but it's a little bit different. There's nothing really of a spoiler in that location, as it's just a nice little neat spot. And I really like it. So if you want to put a base in the Lost River, I would honestly either build it over at the gargantuan fossil, which is that huge thing, or here, in the tree cove, as the tree cove is really peaceful and you can't really be damaged very much. Also, sorry about the bad glare, I just realized it. So I closed the blinds. Here's some proof that this place is peaceful. I don't get damaged. Don't get damaged from this compared to the green stuff where you do. Now this tree cove is real nice, peaceful and all that. I like it. There's even some heat vents scattered around so you can get power. But unfortunately, I've explored most of the Lost River and all this other stuff over here, so I'm just going to have to wait on that for a bit. I occasionally get that strange bug where my grapple will go through the ground. Don't know why, but I get it. So this is the gargantuan leviathan, which is an ancient creature that died a while ago. It's a nice little addition to the game. Again, I use this gargantuan leviathan as a waypoint, like a landmark or something like that, so that way I could always know where to go, or I could just go here and I'll know instantly where everything is. This is like the main spot, and that's what I use to get used to this strange land over here. Now the prawn suit is immune to this stuff, but the character is not. Now don't do this mistake that I did once, where I was inside of this green toxic stuff, and then I went out to grab something and then I jumped back in. Well, you see, if you jump back in and you and the vehicle's inside of here, then you continue taking damage. I was lucky I didn't die, but I almost did. So next time you go in for dip down there, either unequip one of your prawn arms so that way you can pick up stuff from your prawn suit, or leave your vehicle parked right outside.
Calorie intake recommended.
So that way you could just, well, go in quick for a little dive to grab something, and then go out just as fast as you went in.
There's no telling what quality, because when I picked up this man, when I done it, I put it on top of this. And she could move everything. Probably got it. He should be on it now. This sheet,
I got that word glitch again where my prawn arms stuck to the ground for some reason. that is how you get out of the trench with just a pontoon. Now there's other easier ways, but I just decided to stick with the wall. Sorry for the long video, by the way. I just wanted to give a thorough tour of the place so that way you guys know everything about it. And keep in mind that I'm going to be posting a lot of videos now, just really quickly. I'm also now about to go back to base, and I'm going to end the video. Bye.